The Simpsons once showed, a deadly outbreak on a cruise ship can turn a dream journey into a nightmare within moments. What started as a fun and relaxing voyage quickly turned tense when several passengers began to feel unwell. At first, it didn't seem alarming, but their condition worsened quickly, and more travelers soon showed the same symptoms. Anxiety spread across the ship as reports surfaced that some passengers had even passed away. The ship, MV Hondius, had to stop near Cape Verde so emergency steps could be taken to control the situation. One British passenger became critically ill and was kept in strict isolation, struggling for his life under close medical supervision. The atmosphere on board changed completely. People stayed inside their cabins, avoided contact, and followed strict safety instructions from the crew. Families back home were informed and waited nervously for updates. Surrounded by the vast ocean, the ship felt cut off, leaving everyone with one haunting question: would they make it back home safely?
So, what does the matrix look like? Let me show you. Despite what you might be thinking, these two circles are not equal. I repeat, these two circles are not equal. One is in fact larger than the other. What I need you to do is determine which one that is. So, please raise your hand if you believe the blue circle is larger than the red. Alright. Please raise your hand if you believe the red circle is larger than the blue. Alright, very good. Now, before I said anything about these two circles, what was your first instinct? Equal, right? Because they look equal. And the reason why they look equal is because, in fact, they are equal. These two circles are identical. Yet I got just about every one of you to raise your hand and say that they're not. So what did we learn? That you can be manipulated like that to believe in something that goes against your natural instincts. Just imagine as a child you're taught that the blue circle is larger than the red. If you say it enough times, you convince yourself that's the truth. If you're told the lie enough times, it becomes part of your reality. And if enough people are taught that lie, that the blue circle is larger than the red, well, now it becomes part of the culture. And if that culture then passes that misinformation along to the next generation, well, now it becomes tradition.
She didn't have to cut me off. We were nothing. Your love, she treat me like so up.
Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Tay Wizzle Reactions. We on our way to 250 subscribers. Thanks to everybody that's been tapping into the channel, showing me y'all love, support. I really appreciate it. Y'all know I need it more than ever because I'm getting shadow banned, but it's all good. I'm gonna keep trying to push y'all this content out. You want to catch me live? Go to twitch.tv/TayWizzleTV every day at 5 p.m. except for Saturdays. And if you got any clips that you want to see, send me. Don't forget to put them in the X community. The link going to be down in the description. Today we are reacting to videos that make you question reality. Now y'all heard the saying, we've been living in a simulation. And some people going to think we're crazy. But for those that know, recent studies show that our universe just may be a simulation. Scientists have found evidence of language similar to programming computer code baked into the fabrics of our reality. They found binary code somewhere in the universe. I don't even know where they found it at. But y'all know binary code, the ones and the zeros. They found that somewhere in the universe, and they said it was in our reality. So that means somebody programmed our universe. Maybe that's why the simulation seems to be failing and breaking down now, because everybody becoming aware. I mean, people is really catching on now. When they see something that's not right or that look weird or out of place, they pull their phones out and try to get evidence. And I don't blame them, because you tell a lot of people some of this stuff, they're gonna think you crazy. Most people wouldn't even believe it if it wasn't video proof. And then they still say it's AI sometimes. But I don't know. I can't always tell. But take a look at a couple of these videos and tell me what you think. If you like the content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified when I drop a video or I'm updating you on the old one. Shh! this video is for entertainment purposes only.
Have you already seen the footage that proves our reality is just a flawed simulation? A video just surfaced of a glitch that is making millions of people question everything they see. A creator recently posted a clip that has blown up across the internet. At first, it looks like he's just walking through an ordinary field, but look closer at the landscape. The ground is too flat, and the horizon looks like a texture.
Like some
It feels like
Nuketown
that zone
2020
wasn't
shit.
meant to be explored. But then he finds the house, standing right in the middle of this empty place. It isn't just abandoned, it's sunken several feet into the solid earth. It looks exactly like a bug in a video game where an object fouls through the floor because of a loading error. And here is the part that is sending a chill down everyone's spine. After posting this footage, the creator vanished. No updates, no explanations, and his accounts have gone completely dark. People believe that he didn't just find a glitch, he accidentally stepped into a non-playable dimension, and now he's stuck there. But what do you think happened to this guy? Share your opinion in the comments.
I don't know about the non-playable dimension, but I think the Men in Black got his ass.
Have you already seen this strange video out of Virginia? A woman managed to capture a real glitch in the Matrix. And the creepiest part is that the people standing right next to her recorded the same thing. Now I will show you this video, but prepare yourself mentally. For starters, let's explain a little. There is a theory that says we live in a simulation. It's as if we live in a video game like GTA where everything is constantly monitored, and sometimes there are failures in the Matrix. The video that this woman recorded is literally blowing the minds of all viewers. Many believe that this is solid proof that the world around us is not real, and we just live in a simulation. Let's watch this video.
Alright, everybody sees me walking. I'm walking. Look,
What the
this
fuck?
plane
But still?
isn't moving. It's not moving.
I don't know.
But it sounds like it's moving.
What do you think is really happening here? Tell me in the comments and follow me, or we might never see each other again.
Owen.
This short video is from Australia. Now, the country's famous for its reptiles, but this one definitely takes the cake. As soon as one person lights up the cave, a mysterious snake-like creature
dragon?
comes crawling
It's
out
got
of its
a dragon
hideout.
here.
This spooks both people, so they
Yeah.
quickly get the heck out of there. That thing doesn't look like a normal snake. It's got the head like that of a
Oh, no,
dragon.
that motherfucker got, like,
Mystery in the
hands.
car. The origin of this clip is unknown, but it appears to be filmed by a woman with possibly another person sitting beside her. They're sitting in a car and seem to be waiting for something to happen when suddenly a creature pops up out of nowhere. Take a look at the footage. Could this actually be footage of the legendary Rake? The creature's sudden appearance is both creepy and fascinating. The video sparked a lot of curiosity and debate online, and many are considering it as sure proof of the Rake. Strange encounter in the storm drain. In Quebec, Canada, Timothy had always been curious about the local storm drain.
Canada,
One
that
day,
ain't too far.
he saw something strange moving inside it and decided to tell his friends. Naturally, they didn't believe him. Determined to prove he wasn't imagining things, Timothy gathered a group of friends and set out to investigate the storm sewer. Suddenly, one of the friends stopped, pointing his flashlight towards a dark corner. The beam of light caught a glimpse of something moving quickly. Timothy and his friends reviewed the footage. The video was shaky, but clearly showed the
fuck?
strange creature they had encountered. Some speculated it was a cryptid, while others thought it might be an undiscovered
leprechaun.
species. Graveyard mystery. This intriguing footage shows an alien, or perhaps some other extraterrestrial being, wandering around a graveyard. The person holding the camera manages to keep it quite steady as the creature slowly walks by, looking directly at the lens. The clip is short and ends abruptly, which has led many to call it a hoax. However, its origin remains a mystery. Despite extensive searching, no one's been able to pinpoint where this eerie footage comes from. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a genuine sighting for me. Sewer of North Carolina. In Raleigh, North Carolina, sanitation workers encountered a chilling surprise while investigating a clogged pipe. They were just expecting a routine inspection, so they sent a remote-controlled camera into the sewer. However, what actually was caught on camera were fleshy, pulsing blobs attached to the sewer walls. There wasn't just one, but an entire cluster of these mysterious figures. The footage is both disgusting and mysterious. Even the Raleigh Public Utilities Department was baffled by these strange, throbbing entities. However, marine biologists identify the blobs as tubifex worms, thousands of them clumped together. What a bizarre discovery! Peekaboo. Those short videos on YouTube that suddenly show mysterious figures are especially terrifying. Take this one, for example. While the location is unknown, it's definitely somewhere in the Amazon. From the tunnel, a dark figure peeks out, as if it was checking out the person recording him. It's as if the figure is playing peekaboo. The shortness of the video makes it hard for me to conclude whether it's real or fake.
What the hell they said that blob shit in the cage was? Ew, bro. And I think I seen this movie called Miss Something House of Peculiar Children. That thing in the graveyard looked like one of them things that be taking the children. What the hell is that? That motherfucker look like a breathing rock. I think that's one of them 3D spheres. Them spheres they got in Vegas. Kai Cenat revealed his like Fortnite character on it before. I think that's what it is, but cause I don't see the sphere, but that's what it looked like.
3 creepy videos that will make you question reality.
Damn. Bro, I'm gonna try to pull him out the bed in the air.
Supposed to believe this fake reality is real. It's like putting a headset on in a virtual reality game and believing it's real. Now, that's what people do. You go on the internet and see some of these compilations of people with headsets on. They're in a room, normal. They put a headset on. Suddenly, they're screaming, they're jumping around, they're falling over. Why? Because their sense of reality has been taken over by the game. I've just described the human plight. Our sense of reality has been taken over by this simulated reality we think is real when it's not.
Sensations all stripped away, and you're just really what you truly are. And that feeling was so incredible. It was like the weight of the world finally removed, and to feel what it's like to just be truly free. So that's the other takeaway, was that the life that we live here on earth is some type of illusion. It's not actually what is really happening, and that there's a true nature of reality that is greatly misunderstood from person to person, regardless of religion.
Let me tell you all about a coincidence, and you all tell me if it's as wild as I think it is. Back in the 90s, when I was in high school, I was an extra on a couple of films, and one in particular was Snake Eyes, a film that starred Nicolas Cage. And do you want to know where I was an extra on that film? At the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Okay? Do you want to know the plot of that movie? It involves an assassination of a politician named Charlie Kirkland. He was shot. The name of the person who shot Charlie Kirkland was named Lincoln Tyler. The tagline for the movie Snake Eyes: believe everything except your eyes. Does anyone else find that odd? Does anyone else find that odd?
Damn sure, dude. That's crazy. I gotta look at that movie. What she said the name of that movie was? Snake Eyes? Okay, yeah, with Nicolas Cage. Oh yeah, I fuck with Nicolas Cage. I gotta watch that. Let me know down in the comments if you've seen Snake Eyes.
To see some strange, bizarre, and weird videos that will make you question different things about reality. So let's have some fun and look at some of these wild theories.
Pulled across this massive cliff overlooking Monument Valley. It was when I started looking for campsites on the edge of this cliff that I noticed something odd. The cliffside was not a straight line, as you would expect. It looked more like a giant zigzag. Look at that. And then I zoomed in, and suddenly... what's going on here? It's composed of hundreds, maybe even thousands, of massive, geometrically perfect cubes and rectangles. What is going on here? Piqued my interest. It got me thinking. Is it possible for a perfect cube to exist in nature?
This one is definitely pretty odd. There's a lot of megalithic sites around the world with massive stones in very similar shapes as these, huge cubes, huge rectangles, and it just seems pretty strange that a natural area would create so many similar looking stones. Maybe this is an ancient megalithic site.
Our history is a lie. We are living on the remains of a much larger, giant past. All over the globe, there are enormous tree stumps. Ask yourself, why do all these stumps have clean cuts? Some have gone as far as to say that these are petrified remains. But let us go with the theory that they are enormous tree stumps. Imagine the sheer size of the tools required to fell these trees. I mean, it had to either have been an extremely advanced species that lived on Earth way back when, or the giants, the ones mentioned in the Bible. Let's explore these two ideas. The idea that an extremely advanced species existed before us is plausible. Have you heard of Tartaria, or even the Anunnaki? Tartaria was, and possibly still is, a highly advanced civilization that was global, with technology and knowledge far beyond what we can imagine. They have even been credited with building the Great Wall of China and many other architectural marvels. They would have had the means to sever trees that reached up into the heavens. The second idea is that it was giants. The Ethiopian Bible, which is the oldest Bible to date, has books and passages removed by modern-day Christians. One of these books is the Book of Enoch, and it mentions giants in detail. In Enoch 7, verses 1 and 2, it talks about the Watchers, better known as the fallen angel, who were banished from the heavens and took human women as wives. This produced a race called the Nephilim, a race of giants. They taught their wives forbidden knowledge, charms, and enchantments that were not meant for humans, further corrupting humanity. The passage reads, "They taught them charms and enchantments and the cutting of roots and made them acquainted with plants, Could this reference to roots be the gigantic stumps we see today?
Both of those points mentioned are definitely true.
So, what does the matrix look like? Let me show you. Despite what you might be thinking, these two circles are not equal. I repeat, these two circles are not equal. One is in fact larger than the other. What I need you to do is determine which one that is. So, please raise your hand if you believe the blue circle is larger than the red. All right. Please raise your hand if you believe the red circle is larger than the blue. All right, very good. Now, before I said anything about these two circles, what was your first instinct? Equal, right? Because they look equal. And the reason why they look equal is because, in fact, they are equal. These two circles are identical. Yet I got just about every one of you to raise your hand and say that they're not. So what did we learn? That you can be manipulated like that to believe in something that goes against your natural instincts. Just imagine as a child you're taught that the blue circle is larger than the red. If you say it enough times, you convince yourself that's the truth. If you're told the lie enough times, it becomes part of your reality. And if enough people are taught that lie, that the blue circle is larger than the red, well, now it becomes part of the culture. And if that culture then passes that misinformation along to the next generation, well, now it becomes tradition.
Now imagine how much misinformation has been passed down over the years that we call tradition. It's honestly frightening.
As The Simpsons once showed, a deadly outbreak on a cruise ship can turn a dream journey into a nightmare within moments. What started as a fun and relaxing voyage quickly turned tense when several passengers began to feel unwell. At first, it didn't seem alarming, but their condition worsened quickly, and more travelers soon showed the same symptoms. Anxiety spread across the ship as reports surfaced that some passengers had even passed away. The ship, MV Hondius, had to stop near Cape Verde so emergency steps could be taken to control the situation. One British passenger became critically ill and was kept in strict isolation, struggling for his life under close medical supervision. The atmosphere on board changed completely. People stayed inside their cabins, avoided contact, and followed strict safety instructions from the crew. Families back home were informed and waited nervously for updates. Surrounded by the vast ocean, the ship felt cut off, leaving everyone with one haunting question: would they make it back home safely?
It's crazy. The Simpsons ain't missed yet. They be more accurate with the world events than Donald Trump. I wouldn't even have a problem if Matt Groening was president. If you know about the Simpsons, you are already hip. They done predicted everything from Donald Trump becoming president to this hantavirus. So you know they say it's not a prediction because it's already a plan. But what do you think? Do you think we being duped? Do you believe that we are participants in a simulation? Do you believe that we experiencing channels set by our programmers? And if so, who do you think the programmers are? And how long do you think we have been in a simulation? Or do you believe this is the real reality? And what you see is what you get. Nothing more, nothing less. Me personally, I couldn't tell you, but I do know that sometimes it's things I can't explain that make you feel like we have done this before, like deja vu. I know they say that's the sensation when you feel like you have done something before, but how could that be if you only did your age one time? You can't go back in time. So if I'm 30 years old eating this plate, how when I eat another plate in the future, it feel like I done this before, even though I know I have done a plate, but I'm not going to be 30 years old in the future. Each day you get older. I don't even know if I explained that right. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking down in the comments. And as always, if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate y'all support and y'all love. I need it more than ever because I think these people shadow banning me. If you want to catch me live on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/TayWizzleTV every day except Saturdays at 5 p.m. And if you got any clips that you want to send me, you can put it in the X community link. Gonna be down in the description. Appreciate everybody for tapping into the channel. We on our way to 250 subscribers. This has been another episode of Tay Wizzle Reactions, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode. I love and appreciate y'all for stopping by. Thank you for watching.
She didn't have to cut me off.